the word of their testimony. You need to learn not to keep quiet about the testimony of your salvation, about the testimony of the blood of Jesus, or about what he did and who he is. The testimony, your confession needs to be constant, and this is one of the weapons that we have. The testimony. The testimony of who he is, and the testimony of what he did. The confession of our mouth that Jesus came and died 3 days, he rose again, and he's seated at the right hand of the Father. They conquered him with that. The blood of the lamb is a tool. The word of their testimony is another tool. So you need to learn today to say, I will not be quiet about the testimony of who he is, what he has done. You remember, this reminds me the story of David and Goliath. David stands and says, when you are coming to me with a bow and with a sword and whatever, but I'm coming against you. I'm coming against you with what? You need to be able to have the boldness to understand that the word of your testimony. When I got into I was a Hebrew boy, I was herding sheep. When the lion came at me, I broke it, I killed it. When the bear came, I followed it, I killed it by my own hand. This is the testimony that I have, that I am bringing onto the battleground. I know who my God is. I'm not doubting who he is and his ability. Let me speak to you in a language that you can understand. This is a lion that I killed by my own hands. Look at me, I'm a small boy. I'm handsome as you might look at it, and you might think I am insignificant. The bear came again and I killed it. If you thought that was chance, here is the second time again. I can come against you by the name of the Lord, the confession of the name of the Lord, the testimony of the word of the Lord, the name of the Lord. That's what I bring, and that's what I come to you with. That's why you find David saying, who is this uncircumcised Philistine? He shall be. This is something that David was not told by God prior. God did not tell David anything. They did not have a whisper in the background to say, you can go and challenge this man. David understood who his God was. And when he got into the battlefield, he did not get into the battlefield unaware of who he was. He got into the battlefield aware of who he was. The giant stood there. By the end of the day, when I'm going to cut off your head with your sword and I will put your head on a pike, Goliath. The testimony that we have, beloved, when we walk with God, we are confident of what he has done because we are not mixing. The temptation of mixing is there, but the confidence that you have and that will give strength to your testimony against adversity comes from your consistency.